Wrong foot. Mother.
Scary Movie 4 is the first time that I was a little disappointed by one of the films in the Scary Movie series, and sadly it wouldn't be the last time. Most of the people from the previous film returned to parody even more movies, barely any of which are actually horror movies. All the posters indicated that the film would essentially be a parody of the Saw movies. Done well, this could have been really good. Sadly, not only is it done quite badly, it isn't really done much at all. They don't really parody Saw except for the opening scene and the last 10 minutes in a joke that feels really rushed and out of place. The majority of the film is a parody of War of the Worlds, The Grudge, and The Village. The opening scene shows Shaquille O'Neal and Dr. Phil wake up in the Saw room. This scene is probably the funniest part in the entire movie. The rest of the movie is extremely hit or miss, even more so than Scary Movie 2 or 3. Similar to Scary Movie 3, there are a lot of wasted cameos in the film. Mainly Charlie Sheen, who is in the film for about a minute before he's killed off, although his death is actually pretty funny. James Earl Jones is the narrator and he himself is really wasted. The film is partly about a new character called Tom Ryan. His storyline is almost the exact same as Tom Cruise's from the War of the Worlds remake he was in. In fact, apart from a few jokes, it's almost just completely plagiarizing it. Cindy's storyline is a mixture of the plot from The Grudge and The Village. Cindy's part is definitely another one of the funniest parts in the movie. In the parody of The Village, there once again aren't many jokes. In fact, there is literally one big joke that I can remember, and that actually parodies The Village quite well. The big problem I have with the film is the amount of pop culture references they cram down your throat. They parody iPods, the president's visit to a school on 9/11, Michael Jackson, which they also parodied in the third movie, and Tom Cruise's infamous appearance on the Oprah Winfrey Show. Similar to the other three movies, this isn't a very well made movie, but sadly in the comedy department, apart from a few really funny moments, the jokes are really stupid, and some of the parodies fall into Seltzerberg territory where the jokes are only there because the movie is popular at the time. For example, the Brokeback Mountain parody. Many of the things that were funny in the last movie is once again very prominent in this movie. You can definitely tell it's the same writers and directors on the film. The film is pretty much all slapstick and pop culture references. The first two movies were filled with these, but they also had many R-rated jokes that worked on their own. Sadly though, a lot of these jokes that made the original film so funny aren't here due to its PG-13 rating. Leslie Nielsen is once again the show stealer, however he's barely in the film. A lot of the parodies aren't very well done, which is probably the worst thing about the film. The self-awareness from the original two movies is completely gone with this film. It lacks a lot of what I liked about the first movie, or even simply the third movie. I don't have much to say about this film because I don't love it or hate it. It's okay and could have been much better than it was. I give Scary Movie 4 a D.